we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get crazy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee a lot. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the reigning NFC champs. Coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott has this complete to Woods. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. A first down throw for Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This will be taken at the 13. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. They'll look look to throw here. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On play action, they'll throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. They find some open field here. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. First down, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Robert Woods. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Williams 76 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after win. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away from the 10.
Holding, receiving team.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shot of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Prescott to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This is brought in at the 21. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2nd and 1. Buying time to his left. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
They'll roll him out right. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down. The Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On second down, Prescott again. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Hall again on second down. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
A handoff for Hall, and he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Caught by Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on third and 3. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. Here's second and 8. Being checked. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Prescott will set up the screen to Elliott. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and 1, here's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as this Super Bowl progresses?
Okay, ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Butker now to have the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and win. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Prescott. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Dallas. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And New York set to take the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Second and 5. This is caught by Williams.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Jamison Williams
with his third touchdown in this Super Bowl.
And the Jets will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headline.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Taken in at the 11. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And he's got some space here. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Almost time for the final act of this NFL series. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the game of the year, the Super Bowl.
Ready. Check this.
Here's Hall again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run it here with Hall.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. start the drive with Elliott. And shutting him off, now open field. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
118 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott.
Tosses the out route here to Gallup.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Prescott.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives them a new set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Ball again.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, a run to Hall.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Running left, it's Hall.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the counter, it's Hall.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 2 touchdowns. A little under a minute to go. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. Now Prescott. Got his man, it's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Dak. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. To throw, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Malik Hooker. The 40. 20. 10. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.